The way people find you online is shifting faster than ever. Between AI search tools and Google's own AI features, visibility in 2026 looks nothing like it did even a year ago. Here's what's actually changing and what you can do about it. Welcome to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast, where we give you information and actionable tips to grow your organization.
Hi, I'm Bob Clark.
And I'm Donna Botti. We're with Delos Inc., and we make the web work for you. Today, we're talking about staying visible in 2026, because AI isn't just changing search results, it's changing who sees your business and how they find you.
So when we talk about AI changing search, what does that actually mean for a local business?
It means you're now trying to be visible to both humans and their AI assistants. When someone asks ChatGPT or Google's AI mode for recommendations, is your business showing up? And even when people use traditional Google search, AI is working behind the scenes to deliver those results.
I've noticed Google is really pushing their AI mode. It shows up right in regular search now, almost like they're trying to get people to switch over.
They are. And whether someone uses AI mode or traditional search, Google's approach to ranking has fundamentally changed over time. They're now looking at your entire site more holistically instead of just evaluating individual pages.
So what does that mean in practice?
Well, think of it this way. Google used to look at each page separately and rank it based on keywords and links. Now they're stepping back and evaluating the quality of your whole website. Do you consistently provide helpful content? Is your site well organized? Or is it full of old, contradictory, or thin content?
So I have a bunch of outdated blog posts from 5 years ago just sitting there. Could that actually be hurting my newer, better content?
Yes, it could. And that's exactly what's happening. Your weak content can drag down your strong content because Google is assessing your site as a whole. It's like they're giving your entire domain a quality score, not just individual pages. Now, individual pages are still important, but the new thing is that the entire thing is taken into account.
Okay, so we need to think about our whole site differently. But here's what I'm wondering. With all the changes happening, how do you even know if it's working? How do we even measure this stuff?
Well, that's really the $1 million question right now, because traditionally we've tracked keyword rankings, impressions, click-through rates. But when ChatGPT mentioned your business in an answer to someone's question, there's not really any analytics showing that that's happened.
So we're kind of flying blind with the AI part?
Partially, yes, because it can show up as a source if someone has clicked through to your pages. But if there's somebody who just mentions you in an AI context, there are some new tools that are emerging, and they promote themselves as being able to track AI visibility. How often your brand gets mentioned across different AI platforms and which pages get cited. It's really early days in this, however, so it's evolving. One thing that you need to understand is that AI isn't deterministic like traditional search is.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if you ask the same AI the same question twice, you might get different answers with different sources. The results vary based on context, who's asking, even the time of day. And then each AI tool also gives different results. So these measurement tools can give you directional insights, but it's not as precise as traditional analytics.
That sounds frustrating. If we can't measure it perfectly, how do we know what to focus on?
Well, this is where the good news comes in. Even though measurement is evolving, we still know what actually works. Focus on the fundamentals that have always mattered, but understand they're being evaluated a little bit differently now.
Like what?
Well, make sure your website is technically sound. Fast loading, mobile friendly, easy for search engines to crawl and discover. We've been talking about this for years, and it's still a good foundation. Create genuinely helpful content about things your audience cares about. And here's like something that's critical. Clean up your site. Get rid of or update that old, outdated content we talked about.
Because of that whole site quality evaluation, right?
Exactly. And now there's also a structural piece that matters more with AI. AI models don't read like humans do. They process information in chunks called tokens. So how you organize your content matters too.
And what does that look like?
Well, also looks like something we've been talking about for years. Well-structured contents, clear headings, organized sections, and direct answers to questions. Use schema markup if you can, but think about breaking your information into logical chunks that can stand alone, but also connect to the bigger picture. When your content is well organized, both humans and AI can understand and use it better.
And here's something interesting I read, that AI tools often just do a Google search behind the scenes anyway. Is that true?
Oftentimes it is, but here's the twist. Even when the AI searches Google, it doesn't always cite the same sites that you would see in regular search results. The AI might see your page ranked number 1, but then still choose a different source because that content better answers the specific question in the format that the AI needs.
So you can rank well in traditional search, but not get mentioned by AI, and the other way around. They're related, but not identical. So you'll want to start thinking about both.
Yes, in addition to querying about your business in search, test it in AI. Pick an AI tool, ChatGPT or Google's AI mode, Copilot, Perplexity, and ask it about your business. What does it say? What does it know? And what does it get wrong? And then ask about your competitors and others in your local area and industry. And try to see what patterns emerge as to the type of answers that AI gives.
So here's what you can do this week. First, audit your website for outdated or weak content. Make a list of pages that need updating or should be removed entirely. Don't let old content drag down your entire site. Second, pick your most important service page and improve its structure. Add clear headings, organize information into logical sections, and make sure you're directly answering questions your customers ask. And third, test with AI. Ask ChatGPT or Google's AI mode about your business, then about your top competitors. Take notes on what AI knows and what it's missing, and where you have opportunities to improve how you're being represented.
Have you tried asking AI about your business yet? What did you discover? Let us know in the comments below. Look, the fundamentals of good marketing haven't changed. Be helpful, be clear, be trustworthy. But how those fundamentals get discovered and evaluated is definitely evolving. The businesses that understand these shifts and make sure they're visible across both traditional search and AI are the ones who'll stay ahead.
And that's it for today's episode. You can find links and more resources at delosinc.com/episode 428. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our actionable digital marketing tips to grow your organization.
Thanks for listening to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast. If you're ready to simplify your marketing and build reliable growth for your business, visit us at delosinc.com to learn more.